Life.
Live, we're live. This is officially my first Google Hangout on air. Thank you for watching. My name is Coppelia. If we hadn't met, you're watching my Turning 40 vlog series. And I wasn't even sure I wanted to do it because I didn't want to admit that I was turning 40, but I looked around my family and friends, women that I look up to, that I admire, that I love, that I figured, you know what, they've turned 40 and they look amazing and they're incredible and their lives are awesome. And I figured, you know, I could glean some of their wisdom and share it here with you so that whether you've already turned 40 or you're going to eventually, with God's help, you know, we can really make it amazing. So I want to introduce to you my tia, my aunt, Giselle Sexsmith. She is an amazing woman, a wife, a mother. Her relationship as a wife to her husband, John, has been one of my highlights, to watch them together, to see how they've, you know, grown as a couple. From when I was a little girl, they've grown a business together. They're entrepreneurs. They're hugely successful. And I couldn't think of anyone better to invite to the Turning 40 vlog than my aunt, Giselle. DC, I'm so glad you said yes to this little project.
Coppe, happy birthday, happy 40. You look so young. It's unbelievable.
Thank you. It's all our good genes.
Exactly. You know, Coppe, I just think about that incredible turning 40 when it was 1994. So here I am, now a grandmother at turning 62 this year. And when you asked me for this, it's just such a privilege. And I feel so honored to be one of the people you chose. So thank you very much. But the highlight of my 40th birthday was that party, and you were there.
I remember. It was a big year because 94 was my graduation. I was 18.
Unbelievable.
So we're sharing all these incredible milestones.
Tell me something. How old is Christopher now?
Christopher is 10. He turned 10 this year.
And Allison?
6.
Okay, so at 40, I had 5. I had my stepson, Jeremy, and at that time he was 24. Jonathan was 14. Natalie was 13. Nina was about 10. And Gian was 4. Think back about that party and how all of us were there. And Abu being there was just one of the most incredible things. So for me, family is such an important part of life. And one of the things, you said, give me an advice. So if I'm going to give you an advice, yeah. John always says that I have magical ears. And I'm just going to share that advice with you. My magical ears really come from Abu. Mm-hmm. Abu always used to say, words have no meaning unless you give them meaning.
Wow.
And the story that I can illustrate that best by has to do with my youngest, that's now going to be 26, a married man. But Gian was back then 9 years old when I'm going to tell you about this story. And you know, because Gian was the youngest, all his siblings were already gone. And he had 3 friends that grew up together with him. And to this day, are best friends. Nice. But this time they were about 9 to 12, 13. They were in the swimming pool. I was in the kitchen. They had been playing all day. And it was close to lunchtime. And all of a sudden, all of them come in with their towels wrapped around their waist. And the 4 of them marched into the kitchen. But Gian, I have no idea what movie he had seen. I have no idea what got into him. But he comes straight to me and he says to me, woman, we are hungry. Make us some food. After I giggled a little bit, I thought like, oh, okay, what is this? So I turned around and I saw the other 3 boys' faces were pale, big eyes, thinking, what's coming our way? And thank you, Abu. But I turned around and I looked at Gian and I said, Gian, you said, woman, we are hungry. Make us some food. But Mommy's ears heard, Mommy, we are so hungry. Would you please make us some food?
Wow.
Cameron, that was the oldest one, he looked at me with those big eyes and he says, "Oh, Mrs. Sexsmith, could you please teach my mommy how to do that?"
Awesome.
So I want
Can
to
you get
leave,
her medical ears?
I want to leave you with my magical ears.
I love it. I can't wait to see what the future has in store. DC, thank you so much for sharing.
And from my heart, don't you ever lose that smile and that beautiful laughter that you always share with everyone.
Thank you. I love you, DC. Thank you so much.
I love you too. And I hope to see you very soon. Happy birthday again.
Thank you. See you soon.
Bye.
See you real soon. All right. Awesome.